Yo, so since getting back into Destiny 2, I've been playing a lot of Crucible lately, and I've learned a ton. So ultimately, I think from you watching this video, this will help you steadily improve your game in the Crucible, okay? You might be watching this and say, why should I listen to you? Okay, so when I came back to Destiny, I will openly admit I was getting fried, especially here in Season 15. I mean, like, I started off with like a .8 KDA. Like, I can't even sit here and lie to you all. You can look it up if you want to. Feel free to, right? Since then, I've turned things around, and right now I'm sitting at like a 1.25 or something, but it's climbing, okay? It's steadily climbing, and I'll say over my last 6 to 8 matches or so, I've been around that 2.0 KDA, all right? I'm just getting better. I'm improving game after game after game. I'm not doing anything fancy. I ain't snorting G Fuel or doing anything crazy like that. I'm just doing these things I'm getting ready to share with you all. So hopefully these things help you just like they helped me. Let's discuss tip number one, okay? And tip number one is a little bit more of a saying than a actual general direct tip, okay? And it's this: patience is key, all right? Remember, when you're playing Crucible in Destiny 2, this is not Call of Duty. You're not going to slide, cancel, bunny hop around the corner and kill somebody in 0.00043 seconds, because the time to kill in Destiny is not that quick, right? And this is not Call of Duty. Okay, you're going to run into a grenade, you're going to run into somebody waiting on you, you're going to run into a team and get melted by team shots, right? If you're out in the open, you are just a sitting duck. Like, no, don't do that. Don't rush. Play patient, be smart. Sometimes you have to let the opposition come to you. You have to wait for the opposition to make a mistake, and when they do, you know, that's when you go ahead and you punch them. You hit them with a fusion rifle. Maybe you went ahead and you flanked, and there's 3 opposing guardians there. They don't even know you're there, and you just line up pulse shots, or your AR, right? Or you have a GL. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wait for openings and be smart. Don't run out, try to barrel stuff anybody, because look, the cool thing, or what you might think is cool, when you run in, you slide, and you hit somebody with your shotgun, you're like, yeah, I just one tap that dude. You're probably gonna die, because I bet you they have a teammate that is right around the corner that watched you do that, and they're like, what's this dude doing, man? And you are going to get erased by any weapon that opposing guardian has, right? Or if the opposition's entire team is there, you might not even get the kill. You might hit them with your shotgun, and they're so weak, and you can't finish them with the melee follow-up because you get team shotted, you know? So just play smart, be patient, and also remember this patience is key saying throughout the remainder of this video, because I think it is a great overarching theme for the remainder of these tips, okay? Tip number 2, all right? Make sure you are using cover to your advantage, all right? Never play out in the open unless you are 1,000,000,000% certain you are going to win that gunfight. But even then, you'll probably get cleaned up in the process. As I mentioned before, when you are in the open and you try to barrel stuff somebody, you are a sitting duck, because the opposing team, if you're playing competitive, has 2 other guardians that might be looking at you, right? They might be holding lanes, they might be moving around, but they have eyes on you. If you're playing quick play, there's 5 other guardians that are able to see you out in the open. So if you kill one guy, you better hope and pray that you get a trade, because if you don't even get that kill and you don't finish that person, you get them weak, you're gonna get cleaned up, and you're gonna be like, oh, they're one shot. Like, yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You should always find yourself trying to play off cover, and never let the opposition see your entire body unless you're pursuing them with your super or something of that nature, okay? Even then, I still try to play smart, because a lot of these Destiny cats is good. I pop my super, and if I'm out like I'm untouchable, I'll get headshot by a sniper. I'll get put down with a Lorentz driver. Like, yo, a lot of these cats is crazy nowadays. So you still got to even be smart and use cover even when you are in your super, you know? Be smart, be smart. Moving on here, tip number 3, all right? You always want to strive to create separation in gunfights until you can't anymore, okay? This actually forces people to, yeah, you guessed it, aim and shoot, and not rely on cheap close range tactics like, you know, shoulder charge, or just camp corners with a shotgun, or shatter diving you, anything of that nature, right? This gives you a better chance for survival ultimately. Combining separation with playing off of cover really makes that enemy have to lock it in to have the best chance to kill you. And that's when you are in a position of power, right? If you are playing cover and you keep separation right and you still die, then you have to just say GG's only, right? But what you're doing is you're giving the opposition the toughest fight ever. If I'm sitting here, this is cover and I'm holding cover, I'm strafing out, taking shots, going back in, and then they try to push me with their fusion rifle or shotgun, and I'm kind of backing up and I'm still trying to hold this cover a little bit, right? And let's say they do kill me. They had to work so hard for that one kill, and 9 times out of 10, my teammates are coming up out the rear to come clean that cat up. So it's a trade, you know, fair game. We good, right? So always try to keep separation in gunfights, and I think you will be in your best position to succeed. And now remember, you gotta be able to aim and shoot back, right? That's the other half. Aim and shoot back as you keep that separation, and yeah, hopefully you win that gunfight, homie. Tip number 4, okay? Make sure that you always play off of your teammates and always have at least one teammate near you, okay? This gives you the greatest opportunity to team shot, and it can really help you create multi-kill opportunities, right? Put it like this. If it's just you and you're facing 3 other Guardians, okay, they have single focus on you. How do you win that? Man, you gotta be Walla or Grenadier Jake or somebody like that to win that type of gunfight, right? You know, let's just be honest, let's be transparent here. But if it's you and your homie versus 3 other Guardians, then all of a sudden they have to do this. They have to look at you, look at them, look at you, look at them, right? So if you're moving and you're trying to get a flank and you're trying to do this, that, and the third, they have to keep an eye on you as you're going around, but also they have to remember your homie. Your homie might take some shots, dig them up a little bit, they look back at your homie. Then you come around and you fulfill the flank and you clean them all up, right? You know what I'm saying? Situations like that take place on so many occasions in Destiny because you got that homie there with you. You know what I'm saying? Is playing off your teammate always the most fun thing to do in the world? No, it's not. You know, it feels cool when you run out solo dolo and you come out and you kill 4 or 5 people, or you do something crazy, right? Like, that's cool, but those moments are far and few between unless you are somebody that is just absolutely insane, you know? And if you are absolutely insane, more power to you. Still stay by your teammates, because people like me need people like you near us so we don't die as often. And moving into our final tip of the day, tip number 5. You gotta know when to disengage. You gotta know when to disengage, okay? Every fight does not have to be finished right there with one Guardian down or the other, okay? You gotta know when to get out of there, right? So if I'm sitting there and I'm going back and forth with somebody, we hand cannon spraying, AR spraying, we keep going behind cover, we keep doing this back and forth, and I see one of their homeboys pull up and they start doing the same thing, I might skate. I might get out of there, reposition, link up with one of my homeboys, link up with one of my teammates, and reset, because if I don't, what's going to happen is I'm going to get dinked up real bad because their team shot me, and then they're going to push me, and they're going to erase me off the face of the earth, or Mercury, or whatever freaking planet we're fighting on in the Crucible. You know what I'm saying? So be smart and know when to disengage, know when a fight is too much, and know when to get out of there and reset. You know, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And what that has to do with what I just said, I have no idea. Gosh, my brain is broken tonight. But fact of the matter is, just get out of there. When the going gets too tough and you can't win that gunfight, just get out, please. And folks, that's what I have for you all on the day. Those 5 tips right there are things that I have kept at the forefront of my mind, and they've allowed my efficiency to go up and up and up. You know, hopefully by this time next week, we continue trending upward, and I think we will. I really think we will, because again, just following these things, very simple, very straightforward, and very to the point, right? And look, these tips, they can go with you outside of Destiny. They can go over to Call of Duty, they can go over to Apex, they can go over to a number of games, right? All in all, keep these tips at the forefront of your mind, and you will find yourself a better player in any first-person shooter you play. It's been your boy Cray. I am signing out. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If not, I apologize for wasting your time. Hopefully I catch you all in the next video. Until then, as I always say, remember, stay humble, be blessed, and remain relentless. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.